Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are discussing about a very interesting topic. In today's video, we are discussing about a case study of USA and China, United States of America, and the another country is the China. Comparison on the basis of 2025. Let's discuss the important topic. First, a rivalry has been shaping through global economy, analyzing 13 indicators. So in this video, I'm discussing with you a 13 indicators. There are 13 parameters and indicators about the comparison in this video. Let's discuss with me. First of all, we can see this nominal GDP. So nominal GDP is terms the real GDP of the both nation as compared to this GDP indicator United States, and then we have the China. Let's understand the topic. First of all, United Nations was been sitting around $29 trillion. On the other hand, China is sitting around $18 trillion. This is a for United States of America lies in the first rank. On the other hand, China lies on the second rank. So USA has been maintains a strong dollar-based dominance. On the other hand, the China have to improve into the nominal GDP as well. So third indicator we discuss about, the third indicator is about the GDP PPP terms. Purchasing power. Purchasing power is shows that how they are purchasing the goods and services in the market. On the other hand, we can see it clearly. So the United States of America take a 29.9 trillion. On the other hand, the China is looking around the $33 trillion. China leads are reflecting a massive democratical product capacity. So China have a more capacity as compared to other states. Now we are discussing about population GDP growth rate. So GDP growth rate of United States of America has been stagnant into the just 2.1%. It's just a 2.1%. On the other hand, we have a China which goes around 4.6%. So in this case, China has been a faster deposit and the slowing trends from the decades. China is grow faster. On the other hand, United States of America grow less now. Now we have another indicator. It is a population. So here we can see the country properly. The population, both countries have a vast difference into the population. So generally, if you see the population of United States of America is near about 340 million. On the other hand, China is sitting around 104.1 billion population. On the other hand, China has been 4x larger but face a aging and slow decline. What is the aging issue? So China has implemented population policy. In that population policy, they discover a one child policy. What is the one child policy? That only those who married can do only one child policy. For that reason, on the slow time of period, time goes faster. At that time, the population has been very aged. Another indicator is per capita income. What is the per capita income? Total population divided by total income. It is known as the per capita income. So in the terms of per capita income, United States of America having a 85,000. On the other hand, China have a very low per capita income as compared to the United States of America. Then we can say US citizen is a far wealthier on average to comparison. Unemployment rate. So United States of America having an unemployment rate only 4%. On the other hand, China have a 5.3%. Both have a moderate employment level. You cannot say they having the fast unemployment rate as compared to India and the other countries. They have a less unemployed people onto their main economic structure. So they are service and technology based. United States of America, and China other end the manufacture export. Most of the electronic products you see into the market are generated by the United States of America. United States of America is knowledge driven. USA is a knowledge driven, and the China is a product driven. China have to know how to meet a product. Trade balance. So here we can see a trade balance, large trade deficit. Deficit is called as a loss as well in just simple terms. When the into the foreign policy BOP, balance of payment, your capital account, and there's a service. If you have making a loss, then you have a deficit, means loss, and surplus. The surplus means the profit. So in now time, USA is making a deficit. On the other hand, we can see China has been go to the population and they have a large number of a surplus as well. So innovation index. So innovation index is another indicator for the development from the last period of time. What development, what kind of innovation? So in that, the America ranked third and the United States of America ranked 12th. USA leads the research, planets, and high-tech innovation. For that high-tech innovation, you have to give the importance for a higher education. If you ask me what is the country's development true value, it shows a higher education. You can see properly, my dear friends, those nations who have a higher education, they are comparatively more developed than anyone. They are more developed. If you want to develop, then you have to go. Then another indicators are there. Expenditure, military expenditure, how much money they spend on their defense is $860 million. On the other hand, China spend less money as a 290 billion. USA lead the global defense capacity. All the war manufacturing, all the mechanism, all the military, this all are military expenditure given by the United States of America. Currency strength, global reserve, as we know, the balance of payment and the world trade has been done in the only US dollars. On the other hand, yuan, which is a currency of China, which has been a led dominance. United States of America, US dominance the global finance, demographic trend. Biggest problem of America, immigration growth. Lot of the people are coming to the America for the better life. The America provides the freedom, but the people are coming to the America. Immigration was the biggest problem. USA has been declined the H1B1 visa as well of the Indian, and also they have a lot of problems of the what we can say, I can should say that the inheritance immigration, the civic sense is very low for the coming nation. That's the problem of immigration in Australia, in United States of America, because they provide a good livelihood. And the other hand, the China facing the bigger issues of aging, declining workforce. As I explain you, the population policy of China has been declined. The aging population, most of the people living in China are the old people. They have to work on it. Then the China may have a growth, slow growth in long term, because the most of the working population they have is a very aged. Then we have environmental policy focus on the green tech and EVs, investing renewable energy. Both nations has been complete clean leadership. So both, we can say, they both have a good, in terms of the environmental policy, we have to look after the environmental policy. Like countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, they have to work on their environmental policies. They should have a good balance. So now, as a conclusion, what kind of a conclusion we get? So conclusion we get, United States of America have a technological superpower. They have a technological superpower. On the other hand, financial powers they have. Then they have a innovation tech, they have a AI, they have a high tech patent and services, standard of living, highest per capita income. What is the per capita income? Total income of a nation, total income divided by total population. On the other hand, we are discussing about the China has been a scale of a production world largest, GDP according to PPP, purchasing power and manufacturing base. Then we have a growth of a faster sector of the industrial expansion. Trade has been massive exporter. USA likely mean to the technological terms, and the superpowers of a continue as a industrial regional giants. Both are the regional giants according to me. They both are the regional giants. And in the comparison of a shape of a future of a world trade balance, would you, according to me, that in my perception, I would say is that in a long term, USA dominate for upcoming 100 years. According to my understanding, if everything goes well, it's my assumption USA upcoming time was going to go. If China work on the problem and issues we are discussed about in last 50 years, then upcoming 200 years has been goes to the China as well. Thanks for having me. For another informative video, like, share and subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you.